Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to a very belated video on what I bought for Record Store Day 2024. Now I know Record Store Day was nearly a month ago now, but because there's no local store anymore for me, I had to buy online and I bought 4 items. Well, I thought I bought 4 items, I actually only bought 3, but I'm going to show the 4th one anyway, even though it wasn't actually Record Store Day, but I thought it was. But we'll come to that. So the first official one I got was David Bowie, Waiting in the Sky, and the track listing of this was the original track listing for the Ziggy Stardust album. So I'll read out the track listing first of all. 5 Years, Soul Love, Moon Age Daydream, exactly the same as the original, or the album that came out. Then instead of Starman and It Ain't Easy, we get Round and Round and Amsterdam. 2 cover versions, Chuck Berry and Jack Brel, I think it is. Then we get on side 2, Hang On To Yourself and Ziggy Stardust, which featured on side 2 of Ziggy. Velvet Goldmine, Holy Holy. Now Velvet Goldmine I honestly think should have been on the final album, but it wasn't. And Holy Holy was a re-recording of a single he had released in 1971. And then Star and Lady Stardust. So the actual songs missing were Starman, It Ain't Easy, Suffragette City and Rock and Roll Suicide. So for me the perfect album would have been take away It Ain't Easy and add in Velvet Goldmine. So the inside of it is this, it's like a tape box type thing, recording box, and it is on the mock RCA orange label, which is now Parlophone. And yes, it's good. It's weird to hear this. I know all the songs, I have all the songs in CD and most of them in vinyl as well, but it's really weird to hear it in that order. But it was actually very enjoyable, and it's nice to have, and I do like that cover. So Waiting on the Sky Before the Starman Came to Earth, David Bowie. Okay, and the second album, and this is the one I really wanted the most, was Kirsty MacColl and Titanic Days. And this was her album from 1994, I believe, and it was never released on vinyl. You do get a really nice inner with the lyrics, and it is on a very, very nice green vinyl. Now that looks darker than it does here, so it's not quite as dark as that, but it's a very, very good album. All her albums are really good, and this is the one with the single Angel, which I absolutely loved at the time, and I bought it. I have a 12-inch of it, a 7-inch of it as well, and Soho Square's also on this. You Know It's You, Last Day of Summer, Big Boy on a Saturday Night, Titanic Days. Really, really good album. And that's all the Kirsty studio albums now I have on vinyl. This one was the third one I bought, and I bought this about 5 days later, and I thought, why not? And it's Elton John's Caribou. Now this is probably my third favourite Elton John album. Now the inner there is really just the inner sleeve from the original album, and this is on a very nice blue vinyl on the DJM label. Now the thing about this album is the first record is the actual album, and then the second record is bits and bobs like singles, B-sides, etc. So you do get Pinball Wizard. You also get The Bitches Back, the new radio mix, which I've never heard before, and it's really good. It takes away the horns from the original song, but it works really well. Ducktail Jiver, never heard before. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, quite acoustic-y. Sick City was the B-side of Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, and Cold Highway was a fantastic B-side of The Bitches Back. Now you do get an extended version of Stinker, which is not one of my favourite Elton John tracks. It's my least favourite on the album, although I'm starting to like it a lot more. And then the Snookeroo demo, and Snookeroo is a song he gave to Ringo Starr for his Goodnight Vienna album. But yeah, very, very good album, and it's really nice to have as a double. So I got the Don't Shoot Me one last year, so it's nice to have this one. And now the fourth one, which is not Record Store Day, although it was released on Record Store Day, but the version I picked up is not the Record Store Day version, and it's Ian Hunter and Defiance Part 2. Now for Record Store Day this came out as a double album on yellow vinyl. This is actually a single album on red vinyl. It wasn't released in the UK because I checked Amazon and it's not available. This is an American import, which I bought off eBay because it was the cheapest of the lot, and I thought, I'll go for it. And then I realised after I bought it, it's not the Record Store Day one, which doesn't worry me at all. Now how I know that it is actually American, I'd probably say it's American, the bottom of the sleeve, but the main thing is the lip. In America you tend to get the inner sleeve has a little lip, and I knew it was then American. But this is a really good album. I don't know if the yellow vinyl double version has got extra tracks or not. I really don't know. I must check. But it doesn't matter. I just wanted the album. Defiance Part 2. Defiance Part 1 came out last year and it's a really good album. This one is a better album. I think this is actually better. Although nothing actually is as good as the single that came off the first one, which was, and I can't remember the name, I'm going to put it on the screen, but I got this in CD as well. I'll be playing it in the car and it is very good, but it is not the Record Store Day version, but still I'm happy enough. So that is my belated video on my Record Store Day purchases. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.